Hey guys, this is Van. Alright, so I've got really good news, and I've also got some kind of bad news. So I'm going to start with the really good news, which is simply this. We created I got my own little media production company. It's just basically just me and my wife and my friends. But we decided to work with Meridian Hill, a bunch of young filmmakers, to just create our very own miniseries, and it's called The Messy Truth. And basically, I decided to take my crazy behind to Trump territory, deep into Trump territory, and to meet with and sit with and eat with and break bread with Trump voters, and to actually have a real discussion. And we brought along a video crew, and it was amazing. It was extraordinary. And so we posted this thing. So far, 2 of the 3 episodes, we already have 1 million views. If you go to my Facebook page, we have 1 million views collectively between the trailer, episode 1, episode 2. And so, and we did it all volunteer, no corporate sponsors, no corporate ad, no political party, none of this stuff. Just real people working together, trying to see, can we avoid the next, what looks to be a civil war in this country? Can we at least have a conversation? We don't have to agree, but can we at least understand? Can we at least be civil? It's civil, which is like the basis of civilization. So we went to Gettysburg, the site of the last Civil War. We went there, and we said, is there going to be another one? You are going to be stunned. You are going to be blown away by the kinds of conversations we were able to have, by how deep we were able to go, and by how honest people are. And some of the answers to these questions are going to shock you. So that is the good news. And like I said, we've already got 1 million views, and it's growing. Please go to my Facebook page and check it out. And then, of course, there is the bad news. This is why we can't have nice things in America. Okay? This is why we can't have nice things. So these folks, some right-wing, some liberal, but mostly right-wing folks, are brave enough and courageous enough to let me, a known liberal on the left side of Pluto, come into their house with video cameras and speak about what they believe in. And we go back and forth. And then you go to the comment section. Are liberals and progressives saying kind things? Are they saying, oh, thank you for the civil discourse and the civil dialogue? Are they saying, I'm so glad that America's coming together? No! No! I say thee no! Liberals are going on the comment section and saying horrific things and terrible things about these conservatives who are at least willing to have a conversation. Now, if you are going to attack the people who are at least willing to have an honest conversation, we are never going to get anywhere. We are never going to get no place. This is not going to work. And so what I'm asking people to do is to go and watch The Messy Truth and comment. But if you comment, there are rules, people. This is an attempt to build bridges, not burn them down. So if you want to say that you disagree with the people, and I'm sure that you will, I do, that's not a problem. But then what you have to do is to say how much you appreciate them as well, and try to be fair about it. Remember the word fair? Remember civility, liberals? That's what we're supposed to be about. So watch The Messy Truth, please, but don't be a effing jerk about it. Don't get on there and just, smash on the poor people. We've got to figure out some way to do this. Now, if I were to come to you right now with my Facebook Live in my hand, you would run away. You would, oh, geez, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not ready. My hair don't look right. These folks let me come into their homes and into their lives. So, watch The Messy Truth. Share it, spread it around. I want you to know something. We did not get corporate sponsorships. This is not brought to you by Viagra or whatever. This is brought to you by, oh, hey, whoever that was. This is brought to you by volunteers, people who really care, people who really believe in something, who want to see real discourse, who want to see real dialogue. The only money that we spent was the money for the pizzas. Everything was donated so we could make this thing happen. So check it out. Also, I think the Huffington Post has written something about it. Frank Luntz, the Republican, got on Twitter and said it was good. And this thing is going. And I'm going to tell you right now, after this election, things could get better or things could get worse. We could have a breakthrough or we could have a breakdown based on how we deal with it. And based on the comment section in the Messy Truth episode so far makes me very, very worried. So please check us out, give us feedback, but be constructive, be kind, and let's try to figure out the messy truth. The real truth is never one side or the other. It's always some messy thing that somebody's right about this, but they're wrong about that, and somebody's wrong about this, but they're right about that, and somebody's being a hypocrite about this one thing, but so are you, and so am I, and so is everybody. But we have a real chance, I think, based on what I saw in Gettysburg, the site of the last Civil War. We have a chance to go into another Civil War, and I'm not joking, or we have a chance to break through and solve some of these real problems. So let's work together. Check it out, The Messy Truth. This is Van Jones, and I'm out.